So our first group of books is from Flux. We have the Skyship Academy, which is signed. It's from Nick James, and it's due out in September. After Midnight, and The Iron Witch. They also got a chapter sampler of The Wood Queen, which is the sequel to Iron Witch. Then we have 2 books from Source Books. I'm Not Her, Janet Gertler. And Source Books Fire also gave me Stupid Fast by Jeff Herbach. On to Harper's pile. We've got Domestic Violets, which I'm pretty sure is not YA. And honestly, I'm not exactly sure how it got in my pile. Anyway. Fateful by Claudia Gray. And can I just say about this book, it was pitched to me as Werewolves on the Titanic. I'm really nervous about this one. I'm going to read it just because it really intrigues me, but I'm really nervous. I don't know how you can do werewolves on the Titanic. We'll see, I guess. Cold Kiss, Amy Garvey. Falling Together, Marissa de los Santos. The Carrier of the Mark, Leigh Fallon, signed. Variant by Robison Wells. This one is, Robison is a local author, and I heard him speak at Life, the Universe, and Everything, talking about this book, and it looks fantastic. Eve, Anna Carey. Wildwood, Colin Malloy. And this one has an absolutely adorable cover. I think it's going to be even cuter when it's the finished copy. Possess by Gretchen McNeil. The Beginning of After, Jennifer Castle, signed. A Beautiful Dark, Jocelyn Davies, also signed. Isla and Poe by Lauren Oliver, signed. I also have Delirium, the finished copy, signed by her, but I let my little sister borrow it, so it's not in the pile. The Poison Diaries, Mary Rose Wood. Shatter Me by I don't know. I heard how to say her name, and I was pretty good at it actually while I was at BEA, and now it's left my mind. But anyway, this one looks fantastic as well. And the last one from Harper is Dark Eden by Patrick Carman. Our next group is Simon & Schuster. This Dark Endeavor has a lovely cover. This one's Frankenstein. Something about Frankenstein, the prequel to Frankenstein. So that should be kind of interesting. Fury by Elizabeth Miles, and this one looks awesome as well. The author, Elizabeth Miles, spoke to us at the Simon & Schuster lunch, and she's also signed this book. Return to Exile by E. J. Patton. I'm pretty sure this one is middle grade, but I like middle grade. Perfect by Ellen Hopkins, and this one's signed. It's being given away. It actually has already been spoken for. And Goliath by Scott Westerfeld. This is probably one of the most anticipated books that I got at BEA, and it's also signed by Scott. He came to Provo, and it was kind of fun to see him again in New York. And then the last one is Virtuosity. Looks wonderful. The next group is from Penguin. Bloodlines by Rochelle Mead. This one I have already given away on Twitter, so it's going away. Shelter by Harlan Coben. The Apothecary. This one has a really cool cover too. The Future of Us, Jay Asher and Caroline Mackler. This one was highly anticipated. And Legend by Marie Lu. I've already seen reviews coming in for this one, and they're looking good. The next stack is from Bloomsbury. The Darkness, or In Darkness, Nick Lake. Fracture, Megan Miranda. Bell's Song, K.M. Grant. Little Women and Me. Between the Sea and the Sky. Tuesdays at the Castle. Jessica Day George wasn't signing, but I did see her this Saturday at the Utah Festival of Books, and she signed it for me there, so that was kind of cool. Going Underground by Susan Vaught, and this one is about a girl or a boy who gets involved in some scandals when he's young, and commits a felony. And he can't get into college, and so he gets a job digging graves. Falls in love with a girl. So that is very original. Really excited for that one. After Obsession, Stephen E. Weddle and Carrie Jones. And Jessica Day George, when I saw her on Saturday, said that she was really looking forward to this one. Between by Jessica Warman. And I also got from Bloomsbury one, I think it's called David, and I don't know where it is at the moment, but I also got that one, but it's not in this stack. And then we have Houghton Mifflin Harcourt, and from there I got Blood Wounds by Susan Beth Pfeffer. I absolutely adore Susan Beth Pfeffer, and I'm very, very, very excited about this one. This was one I definitely had to have at BEA. And then I got Au Revoir, Crazy European Chick by Joe Schreiber. And kind of funny story about this one. I wanted it, and I went to the YA Buzz panel, but apparently I left too soon, and I didn't get any of the ARCs that they were handing out. So then later in the day, this guy came up to me and just randomly started talking to me, insisted he wasn't drunk, but I'm not sure that I believed him. And he said, you know, I picked this one up for my friend's son, and do you think that he'd like it? And we were all freaking out because we really wanted a copy, and so he gave it to me. So there you go.